I'm sure the entire world knows the name Bobby Fischer by now. He is, as proved, the best chess player in the entire world. And, you read a lot of articles about Bobby saying he's kind of temperamental and demanding. And he's not. I met him this afternoon at the place he designated on top of the Y. In the sign Hollywood that's up in the Hollywood Hills. We met on top of that Y in Hollywood, but I met him briefly. He seems like a charming young man. And would you welcome, please, Bobby Fischer. It is so nice to have you on this show.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I saw you on Bob Hope's show that you did with Mark Spitz one night, and you were great on that show. You did a sketch with Bob, and you did your lines like you'd been doing sketches all your life. Did you find it easy or difficult to do that?
People say, well, I don't know, I was a little worried about it. I didn't even watch it on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you like to watch something that you do?
Unless I'm sure it's good, I don't like to watch it.
You were very good in that. Now, look, you defeated Boris Spassky now, and you're the champion chess player in the entire world. Now, what is there beyond that? How do you top that? Is it now the trick is to not the trick, the idea is to maintain the championship?
Yeah, this is the big problem, how do I top it? But I figure if I can keep the title for another 30 years, something like that.
Just 30 years or so, huh? Was it a letdown after it was all over, Bobby? I mean, it was, well, there must have been a tremendous...
It was. I woke up the day after the thing was over, and I just felt different, like something had been taken out of me.
Yeah, it was exciting to get the reports over here. I think you said in an article you never thought you'd see the day where, I think it was attributed to you, see where chess would be on the front page of the New York Times. Do you ever envision that? Because chess is not the type of game that I guess a lot of people, like football or something, they find it difficult.
Yeah, well, in this country, I mean, around the world, I've played in a lot of tournaments, and it's been front page news for years, but...
Why do you think over here that the people in this country now, it's very big in Russia, as you say, and very big in all your European countries, and the people are national heroes, and just now that's becoming to happen over here?
Well, I just think the people have to be educated to enjoy chess, whereas you can enjoy, I don't know, football or baseball without really understanding. It's just kind of beautiful to watch the people move around, but chess you really have to have some basic understanding of what the game is all about to enjoy it.
How old were you when you first became interested in chess, and who got your interest going?
I was 6. My sister taught me.
6 years old?
Yeah.
6 years old are obviously then capable of learning chess. Most people think that chess is a very, requires a great intellect. I think this turns a lot of people off. They say, oh, I can't do that mathematically. I can't think that many moves ahead.
Not to play.
Really?
I mean, anybody can learn. I think, let's see, Spassky learned at 5. Reshevsky, who was the champion in this country before me, he learned at 2 or 3. He was giving exhibitions at the age of 6 or 7.
Good heavens.
Playing about 20 guys at once when I was 6.
But
you did that. 6 when I
but you did that when you were in your teens, did you not? Early teens,
yeah.
Where you played against 15 or 20 opponents. What is the greatest, and I don't want to use the word trick, what's the greatest ability one should have to play chess? If it's not an intellect, I mean, I don't know how to play the game.
Well, it's some kind of spatial perception. You see in your mind's eye that when you make this move, I mean, if you made this move, it'll be there, and he makes this move, it'll be there. You just sort of see the position as it could be in a few moves.
How far are you able to, say, plan ahead depending on what your opponent may or may not do? Or do you also analyze that when you make a move that he'll do this, then if I do that, he'll do this, and then you go over the next set of moves?
It all depends. I mean, I think Capablanca once said he only sees one move ahead, the best move.
The best move?
But it depends on the position. Sometimes, if it's a simple position where just one line, and he has to make every move just the way you want him to, you can see 20 moves ahead.
Right.
But supposing you make a move and he has 3 or 4 replies, and then you have to analyze all those replies. Then you have several replies to those replies. So you might only be able to see 2 moves ahead, or 3 moves ahead.
I know over here occasionally certain grandmasters would analyze the play as it was phoned in from Iceland, and then when somebody seemed to make a mistake, when you would make a move that later on did not prove to be the right one, was that usually done in just a moment of loss of concentration, and then looking back and analyzing it, you'd say, why did I make that particular move?
Well, let's see, I only lost 2 real games, right?
Right.
So I didn't make too many moves that I regretted, but...
No, you sure didn't. I'll give you that.
Well, that's part of being a pro, you know. You try to play the wrong move in your mind.
Right.
And get rid of it, then play the right move. That's the idea. Not
Let's-
to really play the wrong move,
Right.
to play it in your head.
Let's talk about the term now that's become very popular, the psyching out of one's opponent when you play. Now, the papers over here kind of got on you for a while, and the people over in Iceland were kind of giving you a little flack because they said, well, you came to play, and then you wouldn't allow any movie cameras and so forth and so on. Now, is that something that you consciously think might upset somebody, or is it something the way you feel when you get ready to play? You want everything to be right, or what?
Well, I want everything to be right. I didn't try to psych Spassky. You know, there was no need to. I'm the best player, and he knew it. Everybody knew
See,
it.
that would psych me right there. I'd say, good, you win, Bob. I mean,
He told me himself. I mean, he told me, but I heard it through mutual friends, mutual enemies, or whatever. That he appreciates me because I get the best conditions, and because I fight for all the things. He just has to sit back, and he knows that the best lighting and the best chess set and the best everything will be there.
Yeah.
And he also says that he owes his apartment in Moscow to me because of all the publicity.
is that right?
Yeah, I had to give him a better apartment because he's a star, international star.
So he came off pretty well, too, huh? There weren't many people I read in the paper to greet Mr. Spassky when he got back to the Soviet Union. I guess they don't like somebody to lose there very well. Did you read that at all?
Yeah, well, this is, I think, more for us. Rather, they're kind of making him a whipping boy, showing the world that it wasn't the communist system that lost, that it was Boris Spassky. He didn't prepare or whatever for the match as he should have.
Right.
But I think they're going to rehabilitate him again and build him up again so that, you know, because he's the best they've got, so he can play me or somebody else again.
How long now? Now, do you, like a fighter, I think a heavyweight fighter must fight at least once a year or maybe less than that to retain his championship. Now, how is it with chess players? Are you...
Well, I'm in a good position. You see, I don't have to play every 3 years for my title. I don't have to play for 3 years, and the reason it's that way is because the Russians had the title, and when they had it, they didn't want to play that often, so they got the system set up. They only had to play every 3 years, never expecting to lose it.
I see. So what do you plan to do now? Do you plan to
I
meet
may,
any takers?
I'd like to play, though. I don't think, 3 years, what am I going to do for 3 years? I can't do talk shows just for 3 years.
No, it's... How do you keep in training? Now, do you have to keep in training, Bob? I mean, it may sound like a dumb, naive question, but well, a fighter has to, you know, work out and keep himself in shape. How do you keep in shape? And who can you play that's going to give you any kind of competition to keep you sharp?
Well, there are literally hundreds of magazines coming out every month around the world, and books by the dozen coming out, so there's a tremendous amount of literature to study. I can study all the games Spassky has played, or since the match, if he has played, or whoever.
Right.
And that's how I keep up. I really don't play too much. Because if I play somebody, I'm just giving away my tricks. You know.
Right.
I don't like to play, you know, when I'm...
The names of the defenses, I got a little... Are those names of certain opening moves named after people who invented them?
Some of them are named after people, some after cities.
Have they named any particular gambits after...
Well, yeah. See, I've come along pretty late in chess. Chess has been played hundreds of years, so there isn't really that much left that's radically new. But they've named a few lines that used to have old names after me now, like there's one variation called the poison pawn variation.
Right.
And they call that the Fischer variation. I keep taking this supposedly dangerous pawn to take. I'm known as a pawn grabber in chess.
Now, what about the cameras over there, Bob? Now, you hear all this about you had agreed that they could film this, and then you kept changing that the cameraman must be in Vladivostok someplace, or... was that, what was the real story?
I was more disappointed than anybody that this thing wasn't televised. Because, you know, a lot of publicity, and there was a lot of money involved, and I wanted the people to see me in action, let's face it. You know. But they had these characters there who, instead of having some kind of videotape films that didn't make any noise, was just nobody around to operate them, just sort of stationless, and they just had guys there with film cameras that were whirring, and they were all around me, just making a racket, a nuisance.
Too much noise.
Too much noise, and visually you could see them moving around. And
Are there ways you can distract an opponent in chess? I mean, by just little things? Now, there must be certain, making moves very quickly, or...
I don't use any of them, of course, but there are these tricks.
Well, I mean, just we could talk about it, Bob. I'm not saying you use them. I just say, what are some of the little things?
Well, blowing smoke in his face if he's not a smoker, this kind of thing.
That's... Now, you usually, practically every match, according to the reports here anyway, Spassky would be there on time, and you would come in 12, maybe 15, 20 minutes late, which you have a right to do before you make your move. Isn't that a little bit of a psyching maneuver?
Well, I didn't do it on purpose. I mean,
You didn't do it on purpose?
I go to bed very late. I go to bed 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I was usually getting up about half an hour before game time. So I come a little late sometimes.
So that wasn't any kind of a little...
No.
Just slept late. Sure, Bob. You say so, Bob. Let me take a break here and we'll talk some more. Stay right with us and we're going to come back and talk about it. We're talking with Bobby Fischer. Have you been besieged with business offers and endorsements? I'm sure you must have since you come back. What are some of the ones you can talk about that are kind of strange?
Well, strange? Nothing too strange.
Right.
You know, just these letters from
I heard that you're going to
girls.
put out a chess course. Do you get letters? Well, yeah, of course you get a lot of letters, I suppose, from young ladies, because you're unmarried.
Yeah.
What do they...
Well, most of them are, you know, just encouragement, but some of them, you know, they go a little far.
No comment. But I read somewhere that you're going to put out that may be premature, and maybe you don't even want me to mention this, a chess instruction course? Is there any
I might
truth?
put out a record, but I'm not certain. I mean, they want it out by the Christmas market. I don't know if I can hustle it out that fast.
Can anyone learn to play chess?
Anyone can. It's really easy, sure.
I'm going to have to learn. Somebody told me you were very good at puzzles. Was that?
Yeah, well, that's how I got interested in chess, because I was playing all the other games, and they just were too easy. So I...
And somebody
like
told me there was
puzzles.
one puzzle that they were going to try to get. Did they get it? And what was the name of it?
They got it.
You mentioned it.
15 puzzle.
In
Yeah.
the back, it's right there.
This thing here. Yeah.
No, I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, you try and get them all aligned, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There are
6,
little
7,
squares in there, and there's
9,
one
10,
empty
11,
square.
12, 13, 14, 15.
And you try to get them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, is that difficult?
No, it's very easy. I'm the fastest in the world at this. I don't like to boast, but
Well, we'll see about that, Bob.
because I used to do this.
I'm pretty good at puzzles myself, you know. They're all mixed up now.
Well, they're not too well mixed up. Well, 1 and 2 are close.
2, 7, 4, 8, 1,
it's
6,
kinda
3,
like
12,
cheating.
11, 15.
You want to mix it up a little better?
I used to go bananas with that one. How long does it take you to do it?
Well, this is not really a good. It's not all oiled up. It's not a real good set, so it might take me 30 seconds or so. But with a real good set, I can do it about 20.
You don't like our set, huh, Bob? I suppose we won't be able to photograph now when we do this? I'm trying to mix. Okay, does that look mixed
Yeah,
up?
it's a little harder. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Ready?
No, those are all mixed up.
All right, go.
All right. Yeah, it needs to be oiled. This thing. That cost me. This was not very well mixed up. I want to say that. It wasn't well mixed up. Yeah.
17.
No.
Well, they didn't mix it up too well. It takes about 30 seconds.
You want to mix them up a little for me?
Be kind.
Mix it up good, Bob, and make it difficult. I got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right to 15, like you did there.
Okay, I think that's pretty good. I don't want too hard.
You want to do a commercial first and get it out of the way?
Don't let him psych you out, John.
Okay, let's
Ready?
see now. I've got to get this 1 clear over to here, and this 2 over there. Well, you put the 1, Bob. I didn't have your 1 down there.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Go. You got 3 seconds to nail him.
Okay, I got the 1 up there. I was kidding. I used to do this myself, Bob. I'm just holding off on you. There you are. Okay, let's go ahead now. Did you get a shot of that, Bob? Righto, for our home audience. As for our home viewers, all in order, right. I could be here till tomorrow at this time and could not get those things. That is incredible. Well, you see, you have to know how to do
3
things.
hours a day for about 7 years, you should do it.
That is incredible. That is incredible. What's your average day like? What do you do when you're not playing chess? What do you like to do? I know you at least the articles I've read on you, one they had in Life, says you watch a lot of television, you do a lot of reading.
Yeah, I like to study some chess and listen to a little rock and roll in the background. Very leisurely. I don't like.
Now, how can you
pressure
study
myself.
chess and listen to rock and roll in the background, Bob? I thought you couldn't have that distraction there.
Oh, well, that's when I play, serious chess. But
Yeah.
when I study, it gets a little boring playing over these people's games. They're really not that good, their games, most of them. So, need a little music to pep me up, keep me interested.
Yeah. So you study chess mainly during the day?
Yeah.
Have you considered, I don't want to ask you something personal, but have you considered marriage at all, or do you think that would interfere with being a good chess player?
No,
Well, I mean, it might break your concentration. I don't know what I'm talking about.
no, I'm considering marriage now. It'll hurt my game a little bit, but I feel I'm so much better, and now I'm at the top.
Yeah.
I can afford to let up a little bit, just a little bit.
You are the best chess player in the world, without a doubt, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right? That's great. I think that's great when you come out and say that. Yeah, that you have to have. What drove you? What really drove you? Was it because you felt that the Russians were kind of playing games for a while and wouldn't let the championship out of their country?
Well, at first, just the love of the game as a boy, just,
Right.
Loving to win and all. But as I had all these troubles with the Russians, and they tried to block me from playing them for a title match and all this, and they kept writing that I wasn't that good. I wasn't even in the top 10. They said I wasn't. I was just a big talker. I had, I just got publicity because of antics and all this.
Right.
So really, over the board, there was no comparison between me and the Russians.
So you had to go
And-
prove it, huh?
This is really what kept me on. If they had just shut up and ignored me and, said he's a very fine player, I might not have gone for the title, because it didn't matter to me that much. I knew I was the best.
Right.
But they kept saying this all the time, and putting me down. They got me mad.
They sure did. Now, you're at the top of your form now. Can you get better as you
think
get
so.
older?
I think it's a question of physical stamina, really. If I keep myself in good physical shape, I think I could be champion.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. That's interesting. You'd think that you would not have physically to be in such great shape to sit at a board.
Well, you're sitting there for 5 hours, and if your concentration just slips up for a split second, and you make the wrong move, that's the game.
It's interesting. We will take a break here from one of our sponsors, and we'll be back with Dom DeLuise, Jose Feliciano. My next guest I have not met, I have seen from afar, as they said. It was interesting. She was in the NBC commissary here a couple of weeks ago, and was working on one of the shows in the building, I guess on Dom's show, Lots of Luck. And Mr. de Cordova, Mr. LaSalle, looked across the room and said, "Hey there," which they frequently do. And her name is Suzanne Somers, S-O-M-E-R-S. She's an actress and a model, and she has also written a book of poems. And we thought you might like to meet this young lady, and I'd like to meet this young lady. Would you welcome Suzanne Somers? Come on. Come on, gentlemen, please. It's a young lady's first appearance on the show. Quit acting like a bunch of deviants.
I was so paranoid that I was going to trip on that podium because I'm an ex-model, and I'm an ex-model because I twirled off the one runway.
That's right, and you're never supposed to look down, are they, when you're walking along the runway?
No, you walk straight ahead, but the reason that I'm an ex-model is because I fell off too many runways.
Did you take some spells?
It's really humiliating, too, with the hairpieces, and you come up, and they're to the side, and you're kind of straight.
It's not classy when you fall
It's
off.
not. It really is not.
We haven't met, that's true, but
No.
you,
I saw you that day.
yes, you were sitting having one of our wonderful dishes at the commissary and taking oxygen at the same time. And yeah, I guess you were working Dom DeLuise's show, right?
Yes, yes, that was about the nicest working experience I've ever had. He's
Yeah.
a lovely, lovely man.
Yeah, I was looking through your book today.
Yes?
You write nice things.
Thank you.
Is this something just recent or that you always wanted to do, or? I mean, the poetry.
Well, I did it for the money, you know.
That's nice and honest. That's nice and honest for a change. No great love, I wanted a buck. Wouldn't that be
girl's
refreshing
gotta
if they
eat.
said, why'd you make this movie? We wanted to make a buck.
It's true.
Yeah? Well, what have you done before? You've been on to various other shows,
Yes,
right?
and I thank Rex Reed because I was in American Graffiti, for your nice plug. I played the mystery blonde in American Graffiti. In fact, I was going to, when he said...
See, now, I have not seen American Graffiti yet, so,
Well, this girl that I
Oh, don't
played-
give me one of those things, Rex, like I don't get around. Rex goes, the klutz. I'll see it.
This part that I played is a blonde lady that the central character looks for the entire evening, and she is so unattainable. He never gets
Right.
her. So I was going to come out tonight with a brown paper bag over my head just to keep her completely
Yeah,
unattainable.
that's great. Well, that's a good
Yeah.
credit to be in a picture like that.
Yeah.
And you've
Yeah,
done...
the reason I got it is because I drive well. I mean, I drove all night.
Yeah.
Picture. That was one of the main questions. I've never been asked that on a dramatic interview. Can you drive? And I said,
It's not a
"Can I
question that
drive?"
normally comes up. I
That's
mean, you
right.
figure everybody can drive.
That's right.
What else have you done on television?
On television?
Yeah. You done...
Well, I'm very new. I'm just
Yeah.
starting. I did a series for 2 years called Man Trap, where it was a women's lib top type show
Yeah.
where we were supposed to attack the male
Oh,
guest.
yeah. That's right. I remember
We
that.
taped that in British Columbia.
That's right. There's somebody else who was on our show once who was going to do that show, and I'm trying to...
Carol
Wayne, I think,
originally did the pilot, and then they had a cast of
Yeah.
regulars. So I was
Where's
a
home for
regular.
you?
Sausalito, California.
Yeah, and you came to Hollywood just to say, I want to be an actress and get into this nutty business?
I came to Hollywood to do lots of... I've been here 1 week.
That's all?
Right.
Our producers waste no time at all.
That's right.
No, Mr. Reed, you see, could really give you more advice. He is involved with a motion picture. What's the best way for this young lady to pursue her career? Do you have any particular questions?
No, but I'll be glad to discuss it with her after the
I
show.
figured you would.
You know, so many people say that.
Well, that brings up a point. You've read about, I suppose, about young girls coming to Hollywood and the so-called, quote, casting couch and
yes.
that myth. I guess it's a myth. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
But do you?
I haven't
Do
been
people-
on a casting couch yet.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say yet. Oh, no.
That was a slip. I didn't.
Do you find it a difficult town to navigate in at all?
I
And to meet
really
people
can't
and-
say because I
You see, that
truly-
new?
The day that I saw you in the commissary, I said, "Where's Johnny Carson?" Because that was my first day in an NBC studio or in any studio. It was the first time.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
But so far, things are going well. there.
Yes, that silly part in American Graffiti has just started me working. I wanted to write books. I wanted
right?
to write this book, and I just finished another book. And that was my career that I had set out for myself.
Did you take creative writing or something in school? Or?
I went to a Catholic girls' school for 16 years.
You did. That's very strict, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm out.
That's right. That's exactly how it was. Very boring.
This
Very
is very interesting. Would you like to do a couple of these little things
Yeah. Well,
for us?
the
You had one here that I thought was kind of interesting. Was this the? Let's see. It's called, incidentally, "Touch Me."
right.
This has to do with.
It has to do with see, my basic philosophy in this book is that people don't touch each other enough, and
It's always been my. Or they touch themselves too much.
that's what they
That's
say.
that was Onan's problem. He
That's right.
grabbed a hold of himself and fell in love. But when you say touching, you don't mean just physically touching. You mean touch.
I do mean physically. The book deals with communicating, but I mean as far as touching a hand. You can say so much more when you're holding someone's hand. Like I'm holding your hand right now.
Right.
And this means.
Yes.
I mean, this means glad to meet you.
Glad
Doesn't
to meet
it?
you.
Now-
no,
now
I'll
this-
show you. I'll show you what means glad to meet you, Suzanne. No, I know what you mean. Yes, that's like a universal. I suppose when the first two men met each other, they went, Hey.
That's right. That's right. And people are really afraid to touch. You know,
Especially men.
That's right. I was thinking.
In other
like-
countries, they're not. Men embrace and they say, hello, how are you? And they hug and they kiss and they don't feel effeminate at all about it. But here, men do.
Italian culture especially. But I was thinking tonight of you and Ed. You've worked together for years, and you're obviously very good friends.
Right?
I've never seen you touch one another.
Well, there's see, we had a problem once. No, I know it. I know.
Take it on him.
You mean just...
Take it on him.
You're like a big bunny. No, I know what you mean. That's
and
true.
You would
That gets
touch.
an even bigger reaction in the comments.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
No, you're right, though.
And you would touch different people in many different ways. Like, I would touch Ed McMahon much differently than I would touch you.
Yes.
Well, I was going to say that I would touch Ed McMahon more like a favorite uncle.
Like a favorite uncle. Yeah, I think you're right, though. Didn't they have therapy classes there where they, like at the, what's the place in Southern California? Esalen, where everybody...
That's in Carmel, right.
Yeah.
Now, my book is not a sensitivity awareness type book. This
Mm-hmm.
is communicating, and hopefully you've gotten through the fact that
Right.
we can touch one another by the time we get into this.
All right, why don't you do one of those little...
I would like to read one about beautiful girls because there's a myth that
we have a minute and a half here. Okay, in this spot. Can you do it
Okay,
now?
yes, I can do it in 30 seconds. That beautiful girls have it so easy. Really, there's some assaults to being a beautiful girl. There are rules for beautiful girls to abide by. You must notice other women or you're a snob. And you must let their men alone because every worthwhile man belongs to someone. So men stand back in deference to their wives, and women stand back to watch their husbands. And only the boors step forward to tell interminable tales and get so close and so enthusiastic that little spitballs fleck your nose. And even the single guys who look special and exciting stand back and give way to the boors, figuring that a girl as beautiful as you are certainly wouldn't have any free time. But you do, lots of it, because there are rules for beautiful girls to abide by.
Hey, that's very nice. Not bad. You ever get lonely? No, I didn't mean that facetiously. Everybody gets lonely when you're in a crowd sometimes.
Oh, sure. I think, especially in a crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, is there time to show you the different ways you would touch people?
Do we have No, sir. Oh. No, sir. What do you mean, no, there's not a way to show how we can touch? We should end up touching tonight and have some kind of communication. We'll come back and touch. We are back. Thank you.
Even as we speak, you are in Las Vegas.
That's right. I work there Friday night and tomorrow night, Saturday. Two
Right.
shows. Just for the weekend.
That was a good sketch.
Getting my breath. That was fun.
Good, funny sketch.
I'm still wearing it.
Wasn't it? Huh? Very funny.
See, the trouble is, I explained last week when we did one of those sketches, you
It's an underdress.
you don't have time to change, so I still have my white.
Oh, that's
That was cute.
very nice.
Could have been worse last week. I was wearing
the
what?
pink.
Pink ones. Anyway, we had a great show tonight.
Cupid.
We have Florence Henderson, we have comedian George Miller,
Right.
and Kurt Thomas, who just last week I saw.
Is he
I think
beautiful?
it was down in Dallas or Houston, and won a gold medal. Just sensational.
Oh.
Just sensational. He's going to be here, and Dean Martin is here tonight. Now, as you probably know, if you watch the Dean Martin shows and the Dean Martin roasts, some of the brightest moments on television took place during those roasts. And what they've done, they have a 2-hour special, which are parts from all those various roasts for various people. They put them together in a special that airs Tuesday, February the 6th, for 2 hours, which will be a lot of fun. Would you welcome
February the
Mr.
6th.
Dean, what did I say?
Tuesday, February 6th.
February
Did we
20th.
miss it?
February 26th.
Everybody knows somebody sometime because I like you.
No, I just saw your last sketch.
Yeah? I've seen you do things like that.
Well, that's why I said, oh. You know the difference between a snow tire?
Don't you dare do it. don't you dare. I told a little joke backstage, and it was just one of those kind of inside show business jokes. And don't you repeat that, or we won't talk about your show.
Okay.
Would you like an answer?
Well, then we'll start. Howdy.
Howdy, how are you, Dean? When's the last time you were here? Dean, it's Friday.
Am I being interrogated?
You're being interrogated. When was the last time you were here?
Last time I was here was when I was sitting right here.
That long ago, huh?
Yeah. That was about,
Year?
no, about a year and a week.
You've got a memory like a
Oh,
like
I got
trap.
a memory like a elf.
You just file them back in there, don't you? You know, I never see you around when I'm out. Where do you hang out?
Well, I hang out around the house. That's the whole band, huh?
They're clear over there on the other side of the stage.
Oh, I want to say one thing. Oh, they have to listen.
Well, you can't say we're on the air. What do you want to say?
I just want to tell you, you shouldn't quit this job. No, they're applauding because they love you, you know.
Well, that's very nice of you to say that, but
But it's a different reason for me.
what, why don't you
Two
want me?
reasons.
Yeah.
First one is, you know, when I hate to sleep in the dark. You make a good night light.
Look, it's a public service. I can understand that. Is there
I
another
hate
reason?
the other reason is your monologue. It puts me to sleep so nice.
Dean is one of the great compliment givers in our business. Yeah.
No, hey, I watch it all the time.
I know you do.
I watched
you
it
do.
last night with that Looney Anderson. She was great.
Lonnie
Huh?
Lonnie Anderson, not Looney Anderson.
Ronnie?
Lonnie Anderson.
You weren't loony after that one
I was
thing
Looney. You
did?
got a point.
Whatever?
Yeah. Now, you're not doing a regular show every week. Do you miss that?
No.
I do that occasionally just to kind of clue myself in.
No, we're going to start doing. Hey.
Yeah.
That hurts my ring. We're going to start doing a show every week. Not me.
Yeah.
Nebic. You know, NBC.
Oh, never.
Going to have different hosts every week. Mine starts March with Marriott Hartley.
Oh, that's the thing they call the big
The show, the big show.
Big show. Big show.
Yeah, well, everything. Ice.
Are you going to skate?
Me?
Yeah. Because I want to catch that show if you are on skates. I don't want to miss that.
Only time I'm around ice is when it's.
That's right. You can.
Huh?
I don't know. Go ahead. You had something else?
I have nothing. No, You're gonna go. Why am I shouting?
I don't know. It's just right here.
You're going to Vegas right after this
I'm going to fly right up there and open tonight at the Sahara.
and work 2 whole days.
Well, I work Friday and Saturday. 2 days.
You know, they asked me to take this over if you quit, which I don't want you to.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I said I'd take it over only on one condition: if I could work like Johnny works. They said, "How's that?" I said, 1 day a week.
What do you mean 1 day a week? 4 days this week.
4 days?
No, one more. 4 days. 4 days last week, 4 days the week before that, 4 days next week.
Come on, I didn't have that many girls.
That's the way you pace the shows,
Yeah,
huh?
two times.
You don't have long romances anymore, do you? Mm-mm. What do you watch besides this show?
Well, The Rifleman. I'll be back. Going down to get a lube job in my chair, and I'll be back.
Chuck Connors, The Rifleman. Good show.
And Harsky and Stutz.
Harsky and Stutz.
Yeah, I watched. I love TV. Just those two shows.
Just
sports.
those two? Sports. How about the Olympics? You been watching the Olympics? The Olympics, the Winter Olympics, Lake Placid.
No, they're called off.
No, those are... No. That's a damn shame. You apparently misunderstood. The United States is not going to go into the Summer Olympics. I'm talking about the Winter Olympics at Lake Placid. Those weren't called off.
Oh, I thought they were just doing the ones they did in 1976.
Well, that's not a rerun. No, this is actually live. They're doing these all this past week or two. Skiing and the skating and...
Real?
Haven't you seen the biathlon?
The what?
The biathlon. You know
What's a biathlon?
Biathlon is where they ski like cross country, then they have to stop like every 1,000 meters or 5,000. They take out a rifle and shoot at targets. Then they get up and ski to the next. That's called the
You put me on?
No. That's called the biathlon.
I heard of the decathlon.
Yeah.
The biathlon.
Biathlon. Skiing and shooting.
But I've been busy. I just finished my first novel after eight months.
Writing it or reading it? I don't know. You're a slow reader.
No, you're right. They're good. I'm going to start on another one next week.
I seemed to jump in the wrong place there, didn't I?
No, are you kidding? Because after this, what are you waving at?
They want me to do a commercial.
What's wrong with it?
No, it's nothing wrong with it. We have to do this just so we can pay you for being here tonight.
I don't want paid.
Really?
I got so much money, it's disgusting. What good is it? $800 for an apple. Boy, you ought to see this apple.
See, I didn't jump in on that one. I laid back. We'll be right back after this. Thank you, Doctor.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, you ought to buy your own horn, boy. Yeah, that's great.
Doesn't he play clay?
You're the best in the whole world. I mean,
Yeah, that's without a doubt.
you and me will team up. What is that stuff about? All these, the sayings like, love makes the world go round.
Right.
It might make it go up and down a little, but it ain't going to make it go round.
You've obviously looked into these things. I didn't look at it that way, but
that's what I wanted.
Remember
cold coffee. What?
Remember Joey Lewis's great saying, you can lead a horse to water, but if you can get him to lie on his back and float, you got something.
Yeah, and also he says you're not drunk if you can lay on the floor without holding on. He said that.
Now tell them what you got in the cup. They probably think it's booze or something. You always pretend.
It's booze or something.
Oh, I know you drink a lot of apple juice.
If that's apple juice, then I'm Al Capone. No, I just said,
That was a good year for apples. Hey, speaking of, I was thinking of, read an article today on Atlantic City. I remember one of the first times I saw you working down at Atlantic City at the old 500 Club. That's now gone, I suppose.
It's not down.
In Atlantic City, at Atlantic City.
Over.
Over in Atlantic City.
Down Atlantic City?
Oh,
You know where Atlantic City is?
Certainly, it's in New Jersey.
Oh, you know where New York is?
Yeah.
Would you say it's down from here?
No. Over.
Across.
By. In. I went at New Jersey was where I went. Anyway, you were working... what was
Does
the-
he know when he's laughing?
No. No. Not anymore. No, once you've done it for many years, it just kind of goes with the job. You were working at... What was the question I started to pull?
500 club.
Is that still-
500 club.
Is that still there?
No, it's now a club. It's not there anymore.
Yeah. What was it like in
But
there?
we are building a new MGM hotel there.
Are they putting one up down there?
Oh, ho, ho.
That means yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
But I won't work in it because when I'm going to be through, I'm going to become an evangelist.
Are you... I mean, you're going to heal people and...
No, you don't believe that. Are you kidding?
I believe that. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Well, look,
do? I
take a
believe
shot.
in God.
Take
Hey.
a shot at it. You don't know. Cover yourself.
No, I believe in God and all that, but I'm going to be an evangelist.
Uh-huh.
Did you see 60 Minutes about 3 months ago? Where it showed,
Oral Roberts?
yeah,
Yes, I did.
big airplane, 707, and then about 15 little Lear jets following
Right.
him.
Hotel rooms.
Whoa, and then
Cars.
on the ground there's 19 Continentals, 43 Cadillacs waiting for him.
Mm-hmm.
They make a lot of money, boy.
Yes, they do.
They can't send it to God, you know. He ain't even got a zip code.
So they had to do something with it.
What's he gonna do with money anyhow? He wears a sheet. If it gets dirty, he'd jump onto a cloud. Two nice little clean it up for him. And if they want to be nasty, they'll charge him, you know. And God, he ain't got no money.
That's
but
right.
if he'll jump on another cloud and go to Jesus, because Jesus saves.
That's right.
He's got money.
You're going to make a swell evangelist. I think people ought to follow you. You're going to lead them.
Oh, I'm going to heal more sober people. I'm going to make drunks out of them. Yeah, I feel sorry for you people that don't drink.
Why's that?
Well, when you wake up in the morning, that's as good as you're going to feel all day. You don't even smoke and you got that. Would you mind putting this here?
Right over here. Enjoy yourself.
You ever go back home? Remember home? Steubenville, Ohio. You ever get back there?
No, there's nobody left there. They
Well, there must be somebody there.
No, it's
They just-
closed.
It's closed.
It was so small.
How
How small
How
was
small
it?
was it?
You know the sign where it says you're entering Steubenville?
Yeah.
On the other side of the sign says you're
You're
now
leaving Steubenville.
There's no more.
Huh.
It's gone.
You used to work also in a steel mill?
Oh, I worked at a steel mill. I worked every place. Gas station.
Well, you didn't work every place. You worked a lot of places. You didn't work in
I
a,
was a croupier.
you didn't work in a
I
maternity shop, did you?
dealt- A what?
A maternity, you didn't work in a maternity shop. You couldn't have worked everywhere. You worked lots of places.
No, but I'm going to be an evangelist.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That'll cover it. That'll cover it. Of course. How silly of me. Dean, why don't you tell us a little bit about your show coming up, February 26th? What can we look forward to?
Well, it's called The Big Show.
No, I thought that...
I have a funny feeling
no.
we
that's
we
a-
did
no.
this.
No, you're talking about the big show. I'm talking about your show, the 2-hour special on February 26th. Is that the big show?
No.
That's not the big
No,
show.
that's my roast.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
best of the roasts.
Mhm.
And,
Tell us about that, Dean.
well, the first one we're going to roast is Tony Randall, but we're going to use real wood and fire.
Oh, that's a roast. You're talking about your basic roast.
No, because he told me once, don't light that cigarette.
That's
Hey,
right.
If he'd have said, please, I can't stand, I'd have still lighted
You still live, but... And now these are a compilation of all the best parts
A what?
of a bunch of things they put
Compil-
together.
I have a tough time with all ways. Compilation there.
Well, this is but then a bunch of clips
A bunch of clips, yes.
from the various shows.
Bunch of clips.
Yes. That you put together to make a 2-hour show from your best roast shows. Isn't that about it?
That's exactly it.
I couldn't have said it any better. Matter of fact, I just did say it, didn't I? Who's on some of these shows? Who's on? Who is on?
You got a eraser on both ends.
Where?
You
No.
don't tell me there ain't an eraser on both ends?
No. Just a regular pencil.
Yeah. I just,
Starts to get you after a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look, while we're getting the film clip,
I want to see the
the
film clip.
compilations. We're going to show the compilations.
The compilations we're going to...
As soon
Is
as-
that anything like the Appellations?
Yes, absolutely. It's a
Boy, they
small,
caught a lot of our guys up there.
it's a smaller range. It's the Appellations
The
and
Appellation.
and the compilations are just below that. People don't climb them anymore. Well, we're going to do this. Going to do this first,
Oh,
though.
I thought I was taller.
We'll be right back, folks. We are back. We're talking to Dean Martin
Oh,
right here.
boy, those were good clips.
No, we haven't shown it yet. Those were the commercials.
Oh,
We haven't shown the clip of your show yet.
but they were good.
I remember I did 2 or 3 of those roasts with you. I know I was on
yes.
one for Jack Benny. You did one for me.
Yes.
But,
Well, almost everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. I got a clip I brought with me.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, shall we roll this? This is just
You're going to roll this now?
gonna roll and
Won't you know, 3 marriages, you got the...
no, that's all right. You told me about the joke in there. Newhart does a joke in one of these things, and that's all right. Even though my wife is here tonight.
No, I mean, you got no... you don't have to be afraid of anything if you,
No,
you're making love to your wife. Your wife's name is Joan, Joni, Joanne, you can't make a mistake. Oh, Joanne,
Yes, I got to be very careful.
Me, I can't make a mistake. I either call mine baby, honey, or sweetheart.
Well, you're clever.
No,
Wa-
I'm Italian.
Watch the monitor here in the studio.
That's what I
And
want to see.
here's the clip right up here.
Where?
Right on this set over here. Cool.
Well, that's what's going to be on my
Oh,
roast.
yeah.
2 hours.
That's going to be great because you're just going to take the great moments out of all those shows and
Yeah,
put
they
them
were
together.
a
2
lot
hours.
of fun.
God, it was great seeing Jack again there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
Jack.
Yeah.
He was
Really was.
beautiful.
Yeah, those were funny shows. We're going to do a commercial. You want to stay a while? Dean?
Well, I sure don't have to have a truck hit me, boy.
No, I didn't mean it. No, I didn't mean
First
it.
you ask me on the show, and then you tell me you want to stay a while.
No, I didn't. No, that was in the way of an invitation. I said, would you like to stay a while? I thought maybe you had something very important you had to go to.
I got nothing or no one to go to. I just back up. Since the rain, finally got what I wanted.
What's that?
A little house on the rocks with water on the side.
Okay, we'll be right back. All right, my first guest tonight, folks. My first guest tonight was called the Shirley Temple of Czechoslovakia because of her, that's true, because of her success there as a child star. Now, I understand when President Reagan visited Chicago in June, she performed for the president, and the local media in Chicago was so taken by her that they started an actual campaign to get her booked on The Tonight Show. We actually got this tape you're going to see from PM Magazine, and this was part of the effort. We'll show you this. Watch the monitors here.
People say, Vlasta, you can't get any higher than that, than playing for President of the United States. And I said, yes, but there's higher thing. I said, you know what's my dream is? I gotta get, and that's my wish, on Johnny Carson.
Here it is, the one, the only, Johnny Carson polka. Let's welcome Vlasta.
Come on, folks, and hear me out. What I have to say is all about your home. Johnny Carson is his name.
Chicago Radio's Jeff and Jer have made Tuesday Vlasta A Day on their WFYR-FM morning show. The phones jam up with callers who pledge signatures on petitions to send to The Tonight Show.
We will never give up. If this takes 10 years, we are going to get this woman on The Tonight Show somehow or another.
She's just so genuine. You really want to pull for her. You really want to see her on there. And it'll really be a victory for everybody. So the response has been incredible.
Well, folks, I'm here to tell you. Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, that Vlasta aid paid off. Would you welcome, please, the international queen of polka, Vlasta. Show business. Okay, come on over, Vlasta. Okay, that's Vlasta, folks. Unplug the amplifier there. Okay, a little getting disengaged. How are you? How are you? How are you doing?
Johnny.
Yeah, sit out here. How are you? Okay. Ed will help you remove your accordion. Is our official accordion remover here? Well, how are you?
Oh, Johnny, you're so great.
Now, come on now. I don't want people to think I booked you for any, sexual reason. How are you? It's nice to have you here.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Can I have your drink or something?
It's a little coffee. Would you like some water?
Anything, just your coffee.
So you have a little coffee there? Did I pronounce your name right? Vlasta?
Vlasta.
No last name?
It's a Czechoslovakian name. She was a warrior.
Vlasta was a warrior?
Against the men.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah, but you'd use no last name at all, huh?
I tell you why. I use it like Cher.
It's like
Okay.
Vlasta.
Who is also a warrior against men. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right. Okay, we are back. If you just joined us. If you just have joined us, this young lady is called Vlasta, just queen of the polka, international queen of the polka, right?
Yes,
because
yes, Johnny.
you do come from Czechoslovakia, and you were telling me about this dress. 100 years old, did you say?
I want everybody to see it.
Good. All right. Very
It's
pretty.
a costume. It's my mother brought it from the Museum of
Did she?
Czechoslovakia.
It's very lovely. Is there a king of polka?
Yes, Frankie Yankovic.
Frankie Yankovic. You're right.
Frankie Yankovic.
You know, when I worked at WOW in Omaha, Nebraska, I announced the polka parade at 6 o'clock in the morning. Did you know a guy playing polka called Whoopi John Wilfert?
I've heard of him too.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Right.
That one I remember.
Yes.
And his band will play.
What?
Whoopi John will fart and his band will play.
That's right. That's absolutely true. Now, look, I know you're from Czechoslovakia. Now, shame, but didn't the polka now originate in Poland? Or am I wrong?
Well, a lot of people think, you know, a polka means a Polish girl.
Mm-hmm.
But if anybody looks in a dictionary, it is, that's the translation. But really, in a dictionary, if you look, the polka means a half step.
I see.
But it originated. Polka originated 1830, Johnny, in a little village. And the girl names were Annie, Anichka called.
Anichka.
Yes, and she was a pauper girl, and she started the polka steps. Later on, matter of fact, it went to Vienna, England, and every place. And people, the white, you know, the cream of the folks, they used to pay in silver money, and then it came to United States. But the Polish people are the greatest promoters of polka in the United States.
I think you're right there. Yeah, that's true.
Chicago, especially.
You still practice all the time?
Oh, Johnny, I practice about 5-6 hours a day.
5 or 6 hours a day?
Yes, I do. Because it's a great instrument, and especially to be performing. And thank you, Mr. Doc Severinsen, to let me be part of you, because if you appear with Doc Severinsen, you can be that bad.
That's right. You have to have certain... We set certain standards to play with Doc, and you...
He is one of the best. He's one of the best.
He is one of the best.
You know, Johnny, I come from the suburbs, from Berwyn.
You come from the suburbs where?
From Berwyn.
Berwyn.
Berwyn, that's right. So this is what the whole Chicago is watching tonight.
Yeah, well... now, you were called the Shirley Temple of Czechoslovakia.
Yes, because I look like Shirley Temple when I was 4 years old.
You still look a little like Shirley Temple. You've got that cute face.
Yeah, I used to tap dance and done about 20 movies.
Uh-huh.
And then we, what happened? We emigrated. We went to Germany, spent 4 years in a refugee camp, and we got lucky. I lost my dad in a war, and my mother brought me. Yes.
I think they don't mean to laugh and be cruel.
It doesn't.
Because what you said we got lucky, and then you said the next thing was we lost our dad in the war.
That's right. We're lucky to emigrate to the United States.
They were not being unkind at all.
And we got lucky to.
When you say we, is your husband?
No, my mother and 2 little children.
You do have a husband, though, right?
Yes, and I got married when I was 16.
16?
Yes.
Does he listen to you practice?
Oh, Johnny, I tell you. See what happens? I come up with these tunes, and probably Mr. Doc Severinsen knows how this works. You get an idea, and doesn't matter it's afternoon or night. Sometimes I wake up at night at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I come up with a tune, so I pick up accordion, I wake my husband up. I says, Johnny.
At 2 o'clock, you wake your husband and play the accordion? Is that true?
Doc, you told me I can call you Doc? See,
he's not
Mr.
a medical doctor. Did he tell you he was a... Did he try that routine about being a medical doctor?
No.
Okay.
No.
We've had some problems here in the studio.
So he must understand too. You know, tunes come to you. That doesn't mean, 6 o'clock evening, are you gonna write? No, it comes at night. So I wake up my husband. I says, honey, can you listen to this tune? So he gets up and he's listening to the tune. Sometimes he comes from work, and you guys are terrible. You either come from work, you read the news, watch the football game or baseball game, nobody can talk to you. So I wait when my husband takes a bath, and then I'll take my accordion, sit on the toilet, see John.
I'll tell you, any marriage that can survive a husband taking a bath and a wife sitting on a toilet seat with an accordion is a strong union.
And especially Johnny, when I work on your lyrics, that was my hardest one, because
Where did you compose that?
My husband, came, he's a second shift, and I wish he would have been here with me, but he has to work and support me, what I'm doing. But
I'm sure he'll hear
he's
from
an
you when you get
auto body
home.
man. Hi, Johnny.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I've done lyrics for you, Johnny,
Yes.
a second, the hottest polka in Chicago, everybody's
Really?
playing it. I wrote the lyrics when I was taking a bath with my husband.
Did you have the accordion in there with you at the time?
No, because my husband's name is Johnny.
Ah.
And this is what it is, so I practice on him and try to on you.
I'm honored and flattered. Is this the number you're going to do for us, the next one?
So I would like to say, Johnny, I wrote this song especially for you. And I want to say thank you for Doc Severinsen to help me out, make a great arrangement.
Not anybody can work with Doc.
And he's the top #1. And his band. And Johnny, this is my honor to be on your show. And I want to thank you, Chicago, for putting me on Johnny Carson's show.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What?
Johnny,
yes.
This song is especially the polka. And do you think you can come here because it's especially for you that I can show you little bit steps to polka? Would you do that?
I really don't know how to polka.
I'll teach you. It's very easy. 1, 2, 3.
Next time. Yeah, we better do it another. If we do all this, we're not going to have time for Alan, so maybe we can just play it this time, and we'll dance at a time to be announced in your local paper. What, dear? Can you help? What do I do here?
Just put it over.
Yeah.
Okay. That's there.
All right.
Okay. And just there.
Okay.
Just,
All right. All right. That's a very dangerous instrument. We've talked long enough. Okay. Get that thing cooking.
Come on, folks, and hear me out what I have to say. It's all about your host, Johnny Carson is his name. He's on each evening entertaining you. Yes, on tonight's show, he may dance polka too. Johnny, come on, dance with me. I'll teach you the polka. It's lots of fun, you'll see. Johnny, oh Johnny, it's just 1, 2, 3.
great all